Hey VZ, it's Craig here, and I'm doing a video. Actually, it's a new channel that I came across, and he has over 4,000 subscribers. And for whatever reason, I never came across him. But his name's Tavis, and he's doing a video. His channel is Vinyl Talk with Tavis, and he's doing a contest. And the contest is show 5 albums or more out of your collection that has animals on the cover, or insects or reptiles or anything like that. But he wants you to show at least 5 or more from your collection. So I picked out some of my favorites. I didn't have a whole lot, to be honest, so I say I picked my favorites, but I picked what I had. There might be a few in there I didn't. Like, I didn't pick Thriller that has the little tiger cub on it, because Tavis showed that record as well. So out of respect for not showing the same record, I picked some other different records. Some you have to use your imagination a little bit, but they are animal themed. And again, if you guys do not know who Tavis is, go to Vinyl Talk with Tavis and sub him up. He's very knowledgeable. He's talented. He sings on his videos. He has a lot of information when he shows his records. It seems like he has a whole lot of different tastes of bands that he likes and types of music. So that's awesome. But anyway, go sub him up and jump on this contest. It was fun to look through. So one of the first records I came across, it's one of my favorite bands, is Kansas. Everybody knows that who watches my channel. And if you can see there, it's an eagle, or a hawk, or type of bird of prey. This is off of their Coming to America album. And here, take it out of there and you can see it better. So it's like one of my favorite Kansas records. It's not my favorite, but it's one of my favorite. So there's that one. Everybody knows this cover, Bat Out of Hell, Meatloaf. Right here, there's a bat. Very big and demonic looking bat, but nonetheless a bat. I really like this album. I feel that Meatloaf didn't get a fair shake. I feel that he didn't help the cause himself, anyway. 'Cause a lot of his songs are long, and theatrical. I really like this album though. And one of my good friends in the VC sent me this. Aaron, thank you. And listening to this brings back memories of when my dad was not really into rock music, but he had this one because a song on there called 2 Out of 3 Ain't Bad, and that's one of his favorite songs, and that's the only reason he bought this record. But as a young rocker, like starting about 12 or 13, I would sneak this out of his collection and listen to it as much as I could. Eventually, he gave it to me, but unfortunately, as you all well know, something happened to my records, and so I lost my dad's original. So, but this brings back memories when I listen to this. You got Rush Signals. You got Dalmatian on there. Rush Signals, I enjoy. There's a lot of people that will talk about this album, and their sound changed, but and they don't like it as much as, say, like 2112 or Fly By Night or some other ones. But I'm a keyboard player, as you can see. I got my digital piano there, and then I got a Kai on the bottom there, and then I got a Roland D up on top. So I like keyboard. And I'm glad that it ends up being in rock music. So anyway, this yes, is I think it's a good album. We got Scorpions, Animal Magnetism. Also got another dog right there. I like, this is like one of my first Scorpions. Back in the day, I found this at a yard sale, I think it was, not too long ago, 1980. Yeah, I like this album. Falling in Love, Only a Man, The Zoo. Again, maybe not one of the most popular, but this is when they started coming into the sound, because I think after this was Breakout, and then Love It for Sting, I believe. So I'm glad to have this in my collection. Next I have, speaking of a dog, here's Leia. Sit. Sit, boo-boo, sit. Thank you. Sit. Thank you. So, we got Saxon, Crusader, and it's got horses. It's one of my favorite Saxon albums. Thank you again. Aaron, Mother Alamar, sent me this. And this also brings back memories. Had this back in the day. And so, got horses on that. And you got Gary from Physical Format Rock and Roll sent me this album. And slide it in. Right there, it's got like a boa constrictor, or python. I think it's a boa constrictor, but anyway, it's a snake around the lady's neck. And one of my favorite rock albums. This is an OG. It's got a nice hype there. Y&T has a picture of another snake, of a cobra. Metallized cobra, but it's still, you know, still talking about being a snake. I consider this an amphibian, even though thank goodness we don't have these this big. But I love this album. I listen to this all the time. Asia is a debut, and there's a sea serpent, sea snake, lizard, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. I love this album a lot. In fact, I was listening to it a couple days ago. Off Geffen Records, their debut record. It's got, you know, Heat of the Moment, Only Time Will Tell, Soul Survivor, just Time Again, Wildest Dreams. I mean, just hit after hit. Love that album. Another one that Aaron, Mother Alamar, gave me. This is King Hobo. Maga, and right there you can see a type of like a seagull, I think it is, and then in the background right here you got some more birds flying. If you guys have not checked this album out by King Hobo, you guys have to. This is an amazing record. In fact, what's really cool is you got Thomas Anderson, Pierre Weberg, and Jean-Paul Castor, who's with Clutch, I believe. I'm not sure the other people, what bands they're in, but it's a three-piece. But if you guys have not listened to this album, or bought it and added it to your collection, you're missing out. This is a really good album. What was also cool is it's signed by them. So, by all three artists. And in fact, on the, right here, on the limited edition, sleeves signed by all 3 artists. So I really, really cherish this record. Thank you, Aaron. So there you guys go. That's my my collection as far as animals on record covers. I just thought of one that I have, and if you guys will bear with me, I'm sure there's some fans out there that would agree, even though it's not an animal per se. I do have Peter Criss, the cat man. As you can see, he really does look like a cat. I told you guys have to use your imagination on some of my records. But this is like one of my favorite solo, solo, original, I don't know what you want to call it, records. I know he's put out some more. I haven't heard those. Maybe a couple more he has out, but I really enjoyed this one. And this was also sent from Aaron, Mother Alomar. So yeah, so Tavis, I don't know if this counts or not, but it's a cool picture of a guy that looks like an animal. All right, guys, that is all I have. Please go and look at Vinyl Talk with Tavis. Sub him up, give him some love and some support, and jump on this contest. Support him that way also, and let's make this contest, these contest entries, just have fun with it, just like I just did. And Tavis, thank you for putting this contest on. I watch I've rung the bell, so I see when you put out new videos, and I look forward to them. And I wish everybody a good night, and God bless.